Irish Potato Farming Secrets Step-by-Step Guide. Step number 3, Healing and Canopy Management. That is critical mid-season practices. These are sustainable techniques that increase yields by 55% while cutting costs by 40%. Understanding why healing determines quality and yield. Healing progressively, mounding soil around potato plants during growth, represents one of the most critical management practices, determining final yield and quality. Yet many farmers either skip healing entirely due to labor constraints, healing or heal inadequately with insufficient soil or soil coverage, or heal at wrong timing, missing the window for maximum benefit. Therefore, understanding why healing matters transforms it from optimal practice to absolute priority. First, proper healing covers developing tubers, preventing exposure to sunlight which causes greening, that is chlorophyll production, making tubers unmarketable and potentially toxic. With even brief light exposure, greening tubers that must be discarded or heavily discounted. Losses from greening in inadequately healed fields typically range between 10 to 25% of total production, representing enormous economic waste. Second, healing provides loose, friable soil, allowing tubers to expand freely without restriction or deformation, whereas tubers developing in compacted and undisturbed soil become misshapen, cracked, or stunted, reducing market value. Third, healing creates optimal moisture condition, keeping tuber zone consistently moist but not waterlogged. Fourth, proper healing at critical timing stimulates additional stolon, that is underground stem, formation and tuber initiation, directly increasing tuber numbers per plant and total yield potential. The physiology of potato tuber development explains why healing timing is critical. Potatoes develop tubers on underground stems called stolons that form from nodes or below ground portion of the main stem. The more stem length that is underground, the more nodes are available to produce stolons and tubers. When you heal soil around plants, covering more of the main stem, you are converting above ground stem to below ground stem, creating additional nodes that produce additional stolons and tubers. This works only if healing occurs before tuber initiation, when stolons form but haven't yet begun swelling into tubers, typically between 25 to 40 days after emergence, depending on variety and conditions. Healing after tuber initiation provides greening potential protection and moisture management benefits, but moisture management benefits, but doesn't increase tuber numbers. The optimal strategy involves 2 or sometimes 3 times operations at specific growth stages, maximizing benefits. Implementing proper healing operations. The first healing occurs when plants reach between 15 to 20 centimeter height. That is typically between 20 to 30 days after emergence, before plants begin flowering. Using hose, animal-drawn implements, or tractor-mounted healers to mount between 10 to 15 centimeter of loose soil around plants or plant base, covering lower stems up to within 5 to 8 centimeters of plant tops. This fast healing should occur before tuber initiation, providing maximum tuber number increase and reduce and includes the important weeding control benefits of burying small weeds while they are easily controlled. Execute fast healing carefully, avoiding damage to young plants. Working when soil is slightly moist, not wet, which causes compaction, not dry, which crumbles poorly, and creating smooth, continuous ridges without gaps where tubers might later be exposed. The second healing occurs between 15 to 30 days after first healing, typically between 40 to 50 days after emergence, shortly after flowering begins. Adding another 10 to 15 centimeters of soil, creating final ridge height of between 25 to 30 centimeters from valley to ridge top, covering all developing tubers and providing optimal conditions for tuber bulking during the critical mid-season period. Some farmers practice a third late healing at 60 to 70 days after emergence if tubers are becoming exposed, indicated by cracked soil at ridge tops. But avoid late deep healing, which can damage developing tubers or bury lower leaves, reducing photosynthesis. The labor requirement for manual healing is substantial, typically between 100 to 150 hours per hectare for 2 complete healings using hand hoes, representing significant costs and physical effort. However, the economic return is equally substantial. Proper healing typically increases remarkable or markable yields between 15 to 30% through reduced greening losses and improved tuber development, easily justifying labor investment. For farmers able to use animal power or tractors, mechanical healing reduces labor to 20 to 40 hours to between 20 to 40 hours per hectare, while providing equivalent or better results through faster work, allowing optimal timing and more uniform ridges. The key, regardless of method, is completing healing and proper timing in proper sequence. Missing healing windows costs more in lost production than is saved in labor. Canopy management during healing operation provides additional benefits. Therefore, remove any weeds that have escaped previous control. Healing buries small weeds, while larger weeds should be hand-pulled before healing. Inspect plants for pest or disease issues, addressing problems before they spread, and ensure proper plant spacing by removing volunteer plants growing between intended spacing. They compete with main plants, reducing yields while complicating harvests. Some farmers practicing intensive management apply side-dress nitrogen fertilizer at first healing, discussed in fertilization section. Kindly go and watch this. Incorporating fertilizer with healing operation in single pass, providing nutrients precisely when rapid vegetative growth demands maximum nitrogen. Throughout the healing period, monitor moisture carefully, ensuring adequate irrigation or hoping for rainfall, because water stress during tuber initiation and early bulking, that is between 30 to 60 days after emergence, reduces final yields by between 20 to 40% through fewer tubers or smaller tubers. Irish Potato Farming Secrets Step-by-Step Guide, Step number 4. Click the link on the description below to watch this inspiring step. Thank you.